welcome back to Lost Galaxies. I'm Elotromariachi, the DM. We are joined by Tifcre, who plays Teissa, Voren, who plays Talik, Echo, the Chad, Moriar, Saltice, and Darion, Maroon. So, last time on Lost Galaxies, everyone had returned, gone to the guild, and then made their way to the Sleeping Weasel, where they ran into the bog proprietors of the establishment. Everyone had a little time to adjust and go into their rooms, have some things set out, and make plans, while the dynamic duo of Talik and the Chad went off on a little adventure and went to a tavern called the Midnight Cap to scrounge up some money for some reason. It hasn't been revealed yet, but it will happen soon. Now, as we return to the story, we are going to go to Saltice, who had set an internal clock to wake up 2 hours before dawn. And as that happens, your internal power system starts booting up and you realize it is time. You could see outside the window of the eye of the Sleeping Weasel, and you see it's pretty dark out. You can see a little bit of that sunrise out in the distance, just barely cresting over the horizon. It's close, but it's still pretty dark for a couple more hours. What would you like to do?
Okay, so first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to leave the room completely.
You walk out the door. You hear the little voice. What are you doing? Are you going to be coming back?
I'm going to slowly turn and look at it. I don't know. Maybe.
Noted.
Sure. And then I'm going to roll off.
Where would you like to go?
Once I am outside, I want to go back to where we pulled in with the hover car.
Okay, so you make your way to the general area of that is, and you notice the little stable-like section where all the hover cars and vehicles are stored there. There's a couple guards standing, and they very quickly recognize you because there's not many automatons like you, especially around these parts. And standing guard, and you can very easily see your specific hovercraft sitting there. What do you do?
I go up to the guard. I'm like, is there anyone around here who sells or trades the vehicles?
One of the guards, a very tall Goliath, who has these facial tattoos and has a big broadsword on his back, just goes, if you're looking to sell things, you can always go to hey Mick, what's that geezer's name? It escapes me. And then you see this tiny little fawn, like it can't be much older than maybe 18, just pop up. I think his name's Clarence, I believe. I think he's like down a couple blocks that way, and then make a left, and you'll see his shop. It's I think the Tinker's Playground. I think that's what it was called. He buys random stuff, so he might be the place to go to. Yeah. What do you say?
Okay. And I'm going to back up with a beeping noise and harpoon the hover truck, and I'm going to drag it like a little trailer over in that direction.
Good luck. Yeah, good luck. Beep, 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 beep. And you start making your way towards this. You see every now and again, the denizens of this place are like, hell?
I'm going to wave at everyone who looks at me.
They're not spooked by you. They just go. You see one little kid just chubby little elf child just go, "Can we get one of those?" No. Mom grabs him by like the cheek and pulls him away. But it looks so cool. All right, so you get to after a couple minutes, you finally make your way to Tinker's playground, and it's this weird looking building, something out of like Alice in Wonderland. It's like a it's like a top hat, but it's surrounded by random giant versions of like toys and weapons and potions. It has like a big potion flask on top of the top hat. You see a broadsword sticking out of one side, and then on this side, it's like a big, like steampunk looking robot toy with like a fuel canister on the back, and it has a little spinning wheel, like those spinning top hat spinning caps. It has it on top of the robot's head, and every now and again, you'll see the robot head just go, "Welcome to the playground. Have fun." Dude,
Oh, great.
welcome to the playground. Have fun. Dude. What do you do?
Well, I'm gonna go up, and obviously, I don't think it'll fit. Will it fit through the doors, or is it too big?
Oh no, it's a massive, or not massive building, but it's a pretty sizable building, and the front of it, the top hat isn't flat. It's tilted up a little bit, and that's where the opening is. And you can see inside the shop, and it is a smorgasbord of a hoarder's wet dream. It is wall to wall random things. You see like a train set that is hanging from the scaffold and just goes around, and you see this little train that, not little by any means, like it's this big, and you see little tiny automaton toys just in it going as they go by.
I see parts.
So what would you like to do?
Is anyone here?
It's it. Yeah. Oh my god, I was holding that in so long. What do you want?
I'm looking to trade for stuff.
What do you got?
Very well maintained hover car.
1 second. And you just hear zzz, and stopping like 2 feet from the floor is this very greased up looking dude, has face paint all or not face paint, grease and oil, has a tool belt on, has almost like a portable acetylene torch on his back, and has a little holster for where the torch actually is. It has goggles pressed up, and you can see it has like a smoke thing all over his face where it stopped it from getting all around his eyes. And he just goes, "What's up? What do you need? What do you got to trade?"
Well, I'm looking for something that's a little bit bigger because there's more of us, and this thing seems more like it's made for luxury than what I need it for.
Looks behind you. Oh yeah, that's that's more for carrying cargo than it is for people. So yeah, if you're trying to use that for, taking a gang out to do some stuff, I'm not going to ask what you're into. That's keep client confidentiality. There's the word. Dear, I keep that. So if you're looking to trade that, I don't really have anything bigger in stock. I mean, depending on how well it is, under the hood and what it's made out of, and I don't care.
I instantly pop the hood off so you can see.
That was handy. Oh, okay. Looks pretty good, yeah. There's 3 things that we can do. So, first, I could talk to some of my buddies who this is more of their speed. I'm more of a tinkerer. I make things depending on what it is: toys, weapons, stuff that goes boom, stuff that doesn't go boom but is fun at parties. Just depending on what what I like, what you like. I could talk to one of my buddies who delves into hovercrafts. Or I could try adding, taking the big storage space away so it's more of a commercial vehicle, not for cargo, more for people. And add a little bit more stability and some extra space for however many people you need. Or you can give that to me. I give you something of mine, and you can go talk to some of my other friends and see what they might get. Or actually, fourth option, you can go talk to them and cut out the middleman. Yeah. So, what would you like to do?
What do you got?
Oh, I got all kind of things depending on what you're asking for. Are you asking for something that's explosive, or something interesting? I got all kinds of bits and bobs.
Well, I'm traveling with organics now, so I have to take that into consideration. Do you have something that will allow me to shoot them and make them better?
Like a healing gun?
Yes. Ammo.
Ammo for the healing gun, or just ammo for whatever?
Ammo for these, and open up both hands to show the
Oh, that is so cool. Okay. Yes, the ammo for that. For a healing gun.
I also pulled out the antimatter cannon.
Oh my god. I'm gonna go behind the desk real quick. Yeah, I can get you some stuff for that. You are beautiful, by the way. I hope you don't mind me asking, or don't mind me saying.
I gotta look, and one of the eyes going to short circuit for a little bit because of the old damage that's still taking place.
But yeah, it depends on what you want to do. I can create a healing gun. It might take a day or two, depending when you need it by. But I mean, a healing gun and some ammo is not exactly a fair trade for that.
Well, it's more if I'm asking if it's a possibility.
Oh, it's a possibility, but I mean, we definitely add some stuff to my side of that.
I can also do repair work, and I'll pop open the repair system.
I have a couple things. I have a couple projects that I've been needing a little bit of help with. Not a lot of tinkerers such as myself around these parts. Usually just mechanics. They're good mechanics, but don't get me wrong, great mechanics. They just don't have the capability to hang with me. Draft. But yeah. So what we could do is I'll throw in some ammo. I'll make the healing pew pew for you. And I can take away the big storage unit on that thing for the cargo and make it more of a commercial vehicle for you. If you help me with my projects.
Sure. We start now?
Oh, we can start now. Follow me. And he asks you to follow him. He takes you to the back, and you see two very strange creations. One, it looks like a very strange plasma bulb, but it is like 10 feet tall and massive. And it has a little entrance that you can go into it and be in the middle of it. You're not entirely sure what it's for or what it does, but it looks strange. The other project that he has is about a 10-foot tall, 20-foot long Velociraptor, but it's mechanical. It's those old Dino Raptor toys where it was like
I know what you're talking about.
yeah, it's one of those, but it's fully articulated. You could see like all the hinges of how well this thing is gonna move. So he goes, okay, so these are my two projects. They're cool. First off, that thing, the big glass bulb, I don't want to give too much away here, but I go to some exclusive certain parties, and they're into some things. This is like electroshock therapy, but in a fun way. You go in there and it lifts you up, and you are having fun in zero gravity space while getting little jolts. It's pretty fun, but I can't get the voltage and the anti-grav to work correctly. So if you could help me with that, that'd be perfect. Also,
already moving over to that one.
Interesting. Okay. While you're working on that, let me tell you about the my magnum opus. It is going to be a very good mount. It's going to be able to get me from place to place, and if shit goes south, handy in some combat. Because this thing has some good shit. So it is an automaton that's self-thinking, can quickly gauge what a battle needs, but is also a good friend, and I need that. I'm kind of lonely. Anywho, yeah, I can't get the core to work properly, and it just keeps shorting out, and everything keeps just blowing a fuse, and it's annoying. Anywho, which one would you like to start first? If you can get these two things working, ammo and the pew pew gun, I will work on that for you while you're working on this.
Can I roll investigation to see if any of the old hoverboard parts I have inside my back would work to help fix that circuit?
Yeah, it wouldn't be investigation. It would be more, since this kind of deals, they're sciencey, but they're also, it has magic in it because they're arcana crystals. I would say roll me an arcana check.
It was a 1. I see nothing.
Oh no.
Magic confuses me.
From what you can see, the parts just aren't compatible with the bulb. And you are not sure exactly if you could use those boards for anything with this.
All right. Well, I'm just going to dump them out. Say, here's parts for you. I can't use them.
Oh, okay, cool. I've been meaning to make another one of these. Anywho, thank you. Grabs them, and you see he like hits his glove, and it just goes, and it like telekinetic just throws him over somewhere. I'll deal with those later. Anyway, so which one do you want to start on first, the bulb or the dino?
Can I do a diagnostic on each one just to see if there's something I could glean just by looking at them because of robot?
No, yeah, fair enough. Go ahead and just roll a straight d20. See what you can gleam. 11. I'll let you go ahead and roll another time for the dino because each one is separate. They have different inner workings. With the plasma bulb, you can see that basically it's like when someone is too close to a project and they don't realize if they took a step back, they could see the problem. He has the voltage and the amperage running in a basically almost backwards, and that's what's messing everything up. He's so laser focused on one part of the problem, he's not seeing what is causing it. And you run the diagnostic and you're like, oh, that's what's the problem. The circuit is backwards. It's running in the opposite direction. That's why the power isn't going through. It's messing.
I'm going to switch those over and turn it on.
Oh, he jumps in, he starts floating, and he's just like, ah, oh yeah. Oh, okay. This is gonna be fantastic for parties. Gee, and then he like snaps his fingers and it turns off, and he goes, oh, the snapper. And it goes on, off, on. Sorry, forgot about that. Turns it back off, exits. He goes, okay, that was cool. Thank you so much. All right. What was wrong with it, if you don't mind me asking?
Your flow system was reversed.
You know, I would say this is what I went to college for, but makes sense. Okay. Could you check the dyno? That'd be great.
I'll roll over and look. It's a dyno. The dyno, I'm assuming, is much bigger than me.
It's about I forgot how tall is Saltice?
Saltice stands at 8 feet at the very top.
Okay, so its head is about 2 feet taller than you, and it's long. So it's a pretty decent size up from you.
Okay, let's look over this one. And it's a 16 straight roll for a diagnostic.
Oh, nice. Okay, so after you run the diagnostic, you come to find out that the cores that he has in them are just not compatible with each other. So the two cores he has, one is basically too weak to power anything, and the second one is basically broken. It you can't really see it, even if you were to look at it and run normal diagnostics, which if you were human or some type of being that isn't a robot or an automaton, if you were to run the look at it and go through everything, it would look fine, but at its tiniest part, it's just not holding any type of charge. It is basically trash. Like, you can toss it. So one's too weak, one is completely broken.
I'm gonna pull them both out and then go over and go, this one broken, and hold it out, and this one has almost no power left in it.
So he takes the broken one and goes, huh. Okay. And if that one doesn't have enough charge, takes it and he just goes, and you see his glove arc, and you see it, the orb then just goes, and you see like a small little fusion reaction almost, where you see like two bips of light just go, and then he goes, okay, that's good. Do I have one that has enough? I know. He goes behind, finds in like a trash pile, brings out another one, charges it up, puts it in, and then immediately once he puts it in, the mechanical raptor just goes, and you see it radiating almost this slight aura of like green around it, and he goes, oh baby, oh, you look so beautiful. Oh, hey, what's your name? What's your name? You know, I don't name my things. You get to choose. What would you like to be called? And it just turns its head, looks down at him, and it just goes, Sarah, and respect my pronouns. Sure. Sarah. Wait, is that they, them, she, her? What are they? Sarah. Definite article. Got it. Okay, cool. Thank you, Sarah. We're gonna be pals. I already know. You're awesome. Anywho, you're awesome. I am so sorry. I didn't even introduce myself nor ask your name. Who are you?
I'll turn so they can see the registry on the side.
Saltice. Gotcha. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Yeah, my name's Clarence. I'm kind of a big deal. Tinkerer and all sorts of that stuff. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we are going to fully reinvent, refurbish, and pimp out your ride. We're gonna make it awesome. So since you helped me with my two projects that I was having a hell of a time, uh, I'm gonna help you. So we're gonna take your hovercraft and we are gonna make it awesome. So over the next say it's fiddling around with all that stuff, it has been about like maybe 40. And by the time you get to working on the hovercraft, yeah, it's about maybe hour till sunrise. And he he is moving like a madman on every single drug that gives you all the speed. And he is taking things off, putting things into a different order. Basically takes the cargo space, flips it upside down so it's a nice cavity, and he puts seats in there. So instead of just seating two people with some cargo, it can seat up to 6 comfortably, and there's still plenty of room for you to be on it. So you can sit basically, it's almost like a bus, but the aisle is huge. And he adds a little bit of extra sighting room so it can hold everyone still. So
that's perfect.
And he goes, you know what? Just because you helped me with two projects that are very personal to me, and you have brought me Sarah. He puts 2 small mounted guns on the side, and they are you can control them. Basically controls joysticks, and each one has a joystick by a seat that is seated next to it, so that the person there can control the weapon. And he goes, these are energy-based weapons, and don't let them overheat. But it's basically, I'm not going to say infinite, but pretty close to infinite ammo. Just don't let them overheat, or they will, and then they're used.
Oh, but speaking of ammo, I have under 50 ammo left in my casings.
Gotcha. Okay, so ammo. That's where I put it. Okay, 1 second, and you see him shoot his arm up, and a little grappling hook grabs something, and he comes down with these 2 giant army ammo boxes, and he goes, "This is for the rifle. This is for the shotgun. Each one has about 100 in it. For that particular weapon, the big boy, second. You see him dive like Scrooge McDuck into his bank vault. He just starts or into his vault with all the money. He starts diving, almost swimming through his stuff. You see him like tunneling, going in, and he brings back a small chest, and he opens it, and he goes, "I got 4 rounds of those. That's all I got."
Well, that is totally fine, and the chamber opens up on the side for them to be preloaded in.
Anywho, there you go. Loads it in. You are all set, Saltice. Thank you so much for this.
If I find more stuff, I'll bring it to you first.
Oh, please do. I enjoy your company and loving your design. If you need anything, I'll do my best. Some of that stuff that I'm noticing is a little bit above me. I am not ashamed to say. Whoever did the work on you, amazing. But yeah, if you ever need any work done, some repairs or something, I will do my best to kind of get you back up to at least 50% working order, maybe less. It depends. I'm not sure how you work.
Same
yet.
For your stuff too. If you have stuff that needs fixed, I come back and fix it.
I will definitely keep that in mind. Anywho, is there anything else I can do for you? Oh, right, the healing pew pew. Give me. Are you going anywhere for the next
I know we're going to go hunt something for the guild peoples, but I'm not sure how long. But I can come back when we come back.
Give me at least. Or when are you going on this? Tomorrow?
I don't know yet. I have to go back and ask. They all sleeping.
Fair. Give me at least 2 days so I
Okay.
can test some stuff out and make sure it's not an actual pew pew that hurts, but helps. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna have to call Donnie. I need a good test subject. Anywho, yeah, have fun. Let me know when you get back, and I will have it up and ready for you.
Sweet. I can't wait to test it on the average looking one.
Don't know who that is, but go for it. I'm gonna go get started later, and he just takes off, and you can just hear.
I'm gonna go and load those 100 rounds into myself so they're there, and then I'm gonna hop into the vehicle and drive back to where everyone is with the vehicle because I figure they're gonna want to go do stuff.
Gotcha. So you make it back. At this point, sun is starting to rise. It's already getting kind of up there in the sky. You see over this horizon where it's just sand upon sand, brown and tan, is a beautiful sunrise where you see a bit dimmed, but still vibrant of blues, oranges, purple, magnificent reds, a little bit of, and it looks inspiring. Unfortunately, also, you see in the distance, like just wandering clouds of thick sandstorms that if you were to run into them, oh boy. So at this point, Saltice, you are back at the Sleeping Weasel. Everyone is starting to wake up. Of the people that are sleeping, is there anything you would like to do before you head out?
Real quick though, I think it's really funny how I just went and did that without spending any money.
Hey, got some. You had a good call, good talking. All right. So, is there anyone that would like to do something before you head out? Yes, Talak.
I would like to bathe. But the good thing is, hey, if Chad joins me, it's not the first time I'm going to see that, but 100% I make that thing into a little steam party.
So,
yeah.
In y'all's room specifically, there is kind of cordoned off with this crystal clear glass with a sliding door, and it has this beautiful Japanese style bath where it's raised up about 3 feet deep and it's already filled with water. And you see a small little indentation at the mouth of it, and it says press for heat. Boop. And immediately the water just flashes and steams and is starting to get really hot. It's filling that little room where the bath is. Yes, steamy. The glass is already fogging up a bit, and all of it. It feels amazing.
The Chad will join because we don't get this opportunity very often. There's a room.
You see that near the wall of one side, small little alcoves, and they have basically the soaps, but they're not bar soaps or liquid soaps. It's these strange little tablets, and it says drop in water. Bloop, 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 bubbles. And once the bubbles touch your skin, you feel silky smooth, and you were like, all of the tension in your body, aside from the hot water, just goes away, and you could feel strain, but you're like, oh, what's up?
Before I hop in, can I do an acrobatics check before I drop trow and see if I can do a front flip in the water?
Sure.
I want you to explain what people see, though.
Oh boy.
acrobatic?
So
What is that? Hang on. Let me roll. Let me roll.
yeah, roll first. Roll first.
Is it acrobatic?
It could be
Athletics?
acrobatics or athletics. It's depending.
we're rolling.
It's whichever one you would like.
16, buddy.
16. Okay,
Enjoy.
so
I'm gonna go
first
ahead and
off, you see what everyone would see and what Chad has seen and what he knows is a very lithe but toned goblin form, naked, red as deep crimson clay, with the mechanical arm and a dong that would make the average man jealous. 6 inches flaccid, dangling so close to the ground if he's not kick it. Takes a running start, jumps, clears the bed light or the bath lighting by a millimeter. His dong almost scrapes it off and makes him. That is not a way to go. And then is in and is just floating with the head also floating up, and he's just
That's right. That's
Would you like me to describe what Chad looks like for everyone as well?
yes, please.
Oh, very much like Geralt of Rivia whenever you big bathwater bin. You see this chiseled body of a Grecian god, just all wet and silky smooth and shining. This is the skin of a killer Bella, basically. Glowing and glittery. You can see scars and just flesh that is so supple but toned. And he is just, with a pretty good sized one himself, not to be thrown away. Flaccid is about the same size as Talik, so that's a little scary. But it's good, and he is relaxed. He's having a good time. And I will transition away from that scene, let y'all have your little bubble. And go to Maroon. What are you doing currently? Because you passed out on your bed, curling up to the money.
Okay, so Maroon wakes up like, oh, what? Tavern money, yeah. Oh, I have to deal with this, haven't I? Oh. Okay, fine. Gotta make myself presentable. And then Maroon climbs off the bed, takes off all her vests, and starts working out with her raccoon little hands, working out, detangling her hair, making very neat and presentable. And then she walks into the shower and does like, she scoops water and throws on her face and do little tappings and a whole ceremony of I'm cleaning myself very thoroughly because I am a raccoon, but I smell good. And and so she cleans it out. She washes her clothes as well. And while the clothes are drying, she's gonna count the money again. And while she's counting, she's going, okay, but what code would say if I just kept this money for me? Because the idea was to gather the shinies and what is really of value in life for me. So I wanted adventures. Should I keep these adventures? They seem interesting people. Maybe if I split the money and oh yeah, we're gonna have to go on that thing for the person that talked with us when we were dead. I'm not gonna have opportunity to keep this will I cold. God damn it. Right, fine. So then while everything's drying, she's gonna split the money. And she's gonna think, I just don't hope they make me join that guild because the pretty lady is with them already. Why do I need to sign on this? And then she's gonna take time and get dressed, move away the things from the door and the window, and go out and look for breakfast because she's hungry.
Tessa, you wake up and you are splayed out on the bed. You hear a gentle, still ooh, ooh from the owl sitting up there.
I start to wake up and everything like that, and kind of like feel around for my lantern, and I can't find it. So slight panic at first, and then immediately to Kai, I can tell your fake coups from here. Give it back.
What?
Don't
Come
bust it. You already
on.
busted it. It's too early. It's too early, and I'm already dealing with people I don't know. I don't even know why you try anymore. Give it back.
What do I
Don't
get?
sulk.
What do I get?
Oh, it's too early. Close your eyes. Kai, close them. Quickly, like, reaches to grab her, like, trinket bag that no, close them.
Fine.
Don't you start with me.
Okay.
Pulls out a small trinket, bestows it to Kai. Trade. I want it back.
Fine. Flies up, grabs the top of the lantern, flies it down, lands on the bed, and just go, gimme, puts up one of his claws.
Quickly, like, does like a switch and drop the trinket and grab the lantern and tie it back. Kai.
Throws it in the air. Little burst of purple pops up, and the trinket falls in, and he goes, safekeeping. And then it disappears.
Kai, you're so lucky. You're adorable. I swear.
Lucky got nothing to do with it. I'm just adorable.
Kai, as much as you are spectral and stardust, you are so dirty right now. We need a bath. We need a bath. You need to properly take care of yourself because I love you, but we're not going to walk around like this.
Fine.
You got a trinket already. We're going to get cleaned up and everything and get going. I'm assessing more of like the space around me and stuff like that. Kind of trying to get my bearings again. Mm-hmm. Realizing like, how do you wash off death? Honestly, let's think of it like that. You can't really dismiss that whole feeling. We get up, we get going. Double check my lantern's present. Eyeing Kai. And then kind of gesture to my shoulder to bring him back over. Come on, let's go. I wonder where everyone else is, and is kind of ready to get to the next room.
Mm-hmm. So, as you exit, you make your way and you see that Maroon is already at a little table and has some breakfast things, some nice French toast, some waffles, some strawberries, all sorts of little goodies, and just Namen. You see that Talith and the Chad are starting to slowly make their way out. Talith is basically still pretending to be a little baby on the shoulder of the Chad, and he's just kind of like, And you can sort of see out of the front of the Sleeping Weasel, Saltice making their way in. What would y'all like to do? Maroon.
I want to eavesdrop. I want to listen. What the people are talking around me. What is the vibe? What is the gossip? What is the latest thing?
Okay, there's a couple patrons here and there. Go ahead and roll.
Can you repeat, please?
Roll a perception check.
Okay. 17.
Pretty nice. Okay, so you tune into a couple conversations. One is what seems to be possibly a member of the Adventurers Guild, the Astral Sentinels. You see, it is a tiefling with these like slick back horns. He has this pale green skin and these very vibrant purple eyes. And he's dressed what you assume would probably be some type of scholarly robe. So that could possibly some type of magic cast. And he's talking to a very, from what you can understand of this conversation, it is not a very bright individual because he is like talking to a brick wall, is a huge, kind of chunky dragonborn. And it's just, well, what do you mean I can't eat him? For the last time, he is my brother. What? He said you were stupid. I understand that, but it's called sibling rivalry. That is how we talk to each other. I appreciate what you did. Don't get me wrong. The fact you came to my defense really means a lot to me. But it's just how we talk to each other. I don't like how he talks to you. You're my friend, and you don't talk to friends like that. I know. Go to the next table. It's this, what you assume is possibly members of the Alliance who are just like, oh man, I got a long shift today. I have to do a double shift because fucking Timothy decided to get sick. I told him not to drink that stuff. Just because Hilda recommends it, you don't drink it. It's not healthy. What about you? What are you doing? I got my day off. PTO requested this day because I'm taking my girl out for a date. Oh, where are you going? I was gonna take her to, our spot, or where we first met. And just kind of have a little picnic there. Oh, well, hope that goes well, bud. Go to the next table, and it's just these two very silent, but you can tell they're having some type of conversation of chess, but it's not normal chess. It's like on a globe, and there's like points all around it, and they're just these two the name tabaxis, two tabaxis, just two cat-like creatures just as they're playing, and that's pretty much all you hear. It's not really a place for that type of gossip of like what is really going on. They're kind of keeping it to themselves, just having their normal thing. But yeah, that's what you hear.
And do I see everyone in the room?
Yeah, you see Saltice has entered. You see Talik and the Chad starting to come in. You see Tessa starting to walk down.
Okay. So Maroon is just going like, I gotta do the thing, but I'm gonna finish eating first. So I'm gonna finish eating first. So she's gonna eat a little bit longer to then approach one of the tables.
The chat.
I know we have the baby Talik, but I'm going to gently just take him down and set him down because this little guy can walk on his own, and let him go off like a big boy, so I can go eat.
You see that the proprietors, the old man is standing there, and he's just like, "Would you like something to eat as well for the group of you? I got the chaotic one over there. Some food. Would you like some too? I'm judging by your silences and the little one. Want some food, little guy? You want some food? Did Daddy not give you your bottle? Okay, I'll go get you some food." Leaves, comes back with like on his like long arm, just platters of food and just lays it out for y'all. Enjoy. Yes, Alec.
Just want to grab like one piece of bread.
Okay.
It all starts with an idea and a dream. I want to go over to like the quote dumb one, and I want to offer him, be like, "Hey, have you eaten?" Because you were talking about food. And I just want to give him like a little piece, something to munch on.
Okay. Backtracking a little bit. Who are you referring to as the dumb one?
The one that was sitting at the table.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Okay. He looks down at you and just goes,
Give him little puppy eyes, like, take this.
very gingerly picks you up and just goes, "Oh, Darion, you are adorable."
I know, but you need to try this. Just this.
Thanks, little buddy. Cat's head puts you down as he's taking the bread, and you just go,
And what
"That's pretty good."
I want to do is see if anybody wants to have a friendly competition to see who can eat this piece of bread with me and race, and the first one to whistle wins. And it's a race for gold. Just doing like a little half-ass announcement on a table, trying to get everyone's attention. Trying to look all cute and shit.
Okay. What I want you to do is, how would Talik do this as a child to get everyone's attention? Everyone immediately just goes,
You guys want friendly competition? Maybe win a gold piece, but I got some munchy stuff, and I'll break it apart, and we can all try it. And first person to finish eating it gets 5 gold. You have to whistle though after you eat it.
roll a persuasion check. Very interested to see.
13.
All right. So the dumb one and his friend, the dumb one just goes, "Oh yeah, okay. I'll help you, little guy." Takes out a coin. His friend takes out a coin. The two Alliance soldiers, the one who's taking his girlfriend out goes, "Sorry, little dude, but I kind of need to keep some cash on me just in case, because I got a date tonight." But his friend immediately goes, "But you know what? Yeah, I'll help you. Don't worry about it. I got this, buddy. I'll cover for you." And so they come up. The two Tabaxis just go back to their game. They're not even paying you any mind. So you have the dumb one, his friend, and then one of the soldiers pop in, and they both put a gold on the table, except for the soldier. He put 2 for his friend. They're like, all right, so what are we doing? Yes, the Chad.
Overhearing this, I'd like to come over and be like, oh, little buddy, can I try? And
Oh,
also grab a
boy.
piece of bread.
Oh,
No. Okay, grab a little piece of bread.
Yes, Maroon.
Maroon's like stopped half bite to watch the scene.
So, yes, Saltice.
I want to try.
Alec, what are you doing? What do you do?
has their hand up.
Tessa, what do you do?
I am not partaking, but I am going to enjoy the entertainment as me and Kai get some food. There is food available, and let Kai just kind of, more than likely, he's going to sit there and spectate. And as he grubs down.
Oh, he
100%.
immediately flies over to Saltice after he takes like a claw of strawberries and just snacking on top of Saltice and just going, it's in the good. So,
Okay.
Talek, what are you doing?
Well, I'm sitting there and I have all this stuff all ripped apart sitting out in front of everyone. The object is I'm holding my little delicate piece of bread, to eat this as fast as you can, and if you're the first one to whistle, you win. That's the whole goal, and if you win, I'll give you 2 of my gold pieces. So I give him like a countdown of 3, 2, 1.
Before this starts, are you doing anything to make a certain outcome?
You'll find out.
Okay, yes, Maroon.
Okay, seeing that even Saltice is joining this, Maroon is going to take her gold pouch and hide, but she's going to jump on the table and say, I bet 5 on the little guy. Who's with me? Let's see, come on. Place your bets. And then we're going to start collecting bets.
The Tabaxis, pay no mind. The other soldier who's going on a date with the goes, he's already covering my side with the 2, and then the proprietor just goes, you know what? I'll take that bet. I'll match you 5 on the little guy because he looks hungry.
As one should, little people eat a lot to grow, so you shouldn't waste your opportunity. Who's with me? You said you are in going in a date, mate? Well, you can also think about it and plan about it. Like, don't waste so much on an expensive present right now. So maybe another day. And come on, join us in the bet.
He just backs away and just waves his hand. Tessa, what did you want?
Since everyone's more so in front of us now, kind of, sort of, can I roll a perception to see if I recognize any of these previous adventures?
There's only 2 adventurers and then the 2 soldiers.
And the 2 soldiers.
Yeah, so yeah, you can roll.
All right, and that one is perception. Let's see. 11.
No one seems familiar.
Okay. All right. I'm just enjoying my meal.
So, Talek, after you do the countdown, everyone is a little unsure because they feel this isn't really fair. And so they tentatively just open their mouths and just.
I will race them and whistle as fast as I can, but unbeknownst to them that they just ate a piece of candy of feeling, and I fed the first one to the dumb one. So everyone who ate it is immediately IQ base of the dumb one.
I threw it into my cargo compartment and shut the door and then did a dial-up sound.
So I will gladly whistle and tell people 10 gold.
So every single one of them just go, oh, that was good, little dude. The smart one just goes, yeah, that was tasty. The soldier goes, okay, yeah. Oh, I forgot to whistle. And then they hand over their gold. And the tavern or the innkeeper goes, wait a second. Does that mean I won or I lost by five gold?
You owe me 10.
Hands over 10 gold.
Thank you so much.
Yes, the Chad.
It's very early, and we've done many things in the past, so I didn't know which one of the playbook this was, but I knew that there was something up. So when I popped that in my mouth, the Chad didn't swallow, though he's a champ. He did not. He would have he was going to stick the little bit of bread in the side of his cheek and pretend to kind of wrong pipe and choke, but not actually swallow because this had sus written all over it. So he's struggling, but he did not swallow.
Yeah, that would make sense for how long.
He didn't know. Yeah, he didn't know what exactly, but he knew. So he's like half off the table, but he's fine. He didn't swallow.
Yeah, that makes sense. With how long you and Talik have been together, you knew something was fishy immediately. Yes, Talik.
Is it possible that I could walk over to the old man and be like, yeah, Wayne, like, I have nothing.
At such a young age, bloop, gives you 10 gold.
Is this enough coin for more clothes? Because I'm going to be growing really soon. My dad doesn't clothe me.
Roll a persuasion check with that. Throwing Chad under the bus.
Natural 20. Natural 20. You, Dad?
He immediately looks up, looks at you,
Have tears forming down.
looks to Chad, and just goes, if you don't shape up and be a good dad to this youngin', I'm gonna show you what I was like. Days. Takes out, gives you an additional 10.
Take it, and I'll just waddle away.
Well, I saw Maroon's hand first. I was looking.
But sir, no food, no clothes, only 10? I'm sure this place is so well built. Your income is surely could have some spare clothes for them already.
Nice try. I already put out food for you guys, so you can't play a player.
Sure.
The Chad, yes.
I'm doing my best. Ever since his mother left us, he never came back. I was never taught how to father because I don't know my own father. I'm just doing my best to keep the little guy. I'm doing my best.
I never knew my father. You hear from the dumb one? He's just like, I never knew my father. Well, wait, what? No, You're talking about the mother.
You left
Oh
us.
well, same thing, same sentiment. Anyways, is it sentiment or sediment? Sediment. Same sediment.
She said we'll take any help we can get. We've been so lost without her. Her tiny, tiny, beautiful face. I can't talk about it anymore. Too emotional. Too fresh.
Everyone, after all of that, the dumb one and the smart one sort of. I hope you have a good day, and then they leave. The soldiers kind of get back together and they walk off. You going? Well, one of them, the one who ate, just goes, "I got a day off." The one who's on a date with this girl just goes, "I gotta go work 2 shifts. Let's go." And then the Tabaxis are just still in their own game, just like, ugh. My brain just did a full dial-up moment. Hold on.
Hey, that's my life.
Okay. Jesus. Okay. So, y'all have had your breakfasts. You've communicated. At this point, I believe Maroon, you had said that after breakfast you wanted to divvy up. Would you like to roleplay that, or would you like to just say for brevity's sake?
It's fine.
Okay, go for it.
Oh, so after that, I will approach first Talik and Chad and say, I know that's a very difficult situation for you too. How can people be so heartless? They were so good for you today, so I'm also giving you my share, and I give them their share on that gold. I hope this keeps you well. I wish you all the best. Oh my god. And then I understand how it is to not have a parent, a present parent. I do believe. And then she waddles to the next table. And then she goes and see Tessa and see Bird. And see Bird. And then this is also for you, lady. Thank you.
I take it. I'm sure like Kai's like eating, like popping berries back like popcorn at this point with the show and everything.
Oh yeah,
just like
he's
this.
been eating the strawberries like crazy, like it's popcorn. Just
Yeah.
Good stuff. It's good stuff. They're pretty useful, but good stuff.
And to finish, to sum up everything, so she goes towards Saltice and say, you said you don't need to eat, but you do need parts. So either you keep this or I keep it for you. So when you need to buy parts, you can count on me. Good?
Okay. So who's signing my ownership papers here, by the way?
Ownership.
I'll pull out a vehicle title.
Alec,
That's me.
Takes it.
Big
Brands
money.
it. Sees Talik. You were the leader. And then she lowers and gets a pen for them to sign.
I'll sign it. I'll gladly sign it.
Alec, you put your signature in it, and immediately the paper, or not the paper, it's basically almost like a tablet screen where you sign, and it just goes. Alec, owner, friend.
And I gave it back to Saltice. There you go.
I will say, as it's being headed back to Saltice, the last thing Talek sees across the screen is a long list of owner responsibilities, including an owner responsibility for any damage done by the object.
Yes, Talek.
I'm just gonna sit on sit on his head while he's walking around or rolling around. Yep, that's it. March.
Alright. So, before we get to the heading back to the guild, we're going to have a pause there. Because I believe we are at our time. Is that correct? Okay, cool. Just making sure. So, we will be back in a little bit. Everybody!